Today we're gonna do a review of the Alpaka Bravo Tote. I'm gonna break this bag down, talk about the pros, the cons. Very smooth, very silky, chunky hardware, the best zippers. Kind of a cool, one-of-a-kind option that has a really nice amount of organization. And you're gonna wanna stick around to the end of the review, because if it's not the tote for you, I got some alternative tote recommendations that might better suit your needs. All right, let's take it over to the review desk. Let's talk about the gist of the Alpaka Bravo Tote. Raining from the land down under, Alpaka is known for their very urban-y travel and everyday carry gear. And while I think that the Bravo Tote is a bit more on the niche side, I definitely think it serves an interesting need. Because the gist of it is like this super decked out padded tote. It's got some pretty cool and accessible organization. But most importantly of all, I think that it's really interesting that it's like this laptop kind of tech tote. Totes and laptops don't always go hand in hand very well. But Alpaka sort of decked this dude out with padding, put some really clever organization in the main compartment for more tech gear, kind of giving those tote lovers out there who want a tote but have to carry a bunch of tech stuff, kind of a cool one-of-a-kind option. As of recording, the Alpaka Bravo Tote comes in 3 color options, black, green, and blue. The capacity is 14 liters, which I think for a tote is right around where you wanna be. The dimensions are that clicky noise, it's not very cool. I need a new tape measure. They are 13 inches tall, we're about 16.5 inches long, and a depth of about 3 inches. The Bravo Tote is advertised to be 2.5 lbs. Let's see if that's true. So I got 2.6, and it should be noted that's with the shoulder strap included. This is the Alpaka Bravo Tote when it's empty, and this is the Alpaka Bravo Tote when it's fully packed out and worn on me and our media manager, Margaret. I'm 5'8", she's 5'2". And don't worry, I'm gonna pack out this bag throughout the entire review so you can see exactly what it fits. This bag comes with lifetime protection against any manufacturing defects. And for all that, the Alpaka Bravo Tote runs around $110 US. And if at any point in this review you're like, damn, Bravo Tech Tote with organization, I never thought about them before, it's freaking brilliant, I want one. Or you wanna find out more information, we do ask that you do so using the first link in the description below. Reason being, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes, especially for Alpaka. But that link also helps support the Nomads Nation channel and team so we can keep making the best bag reviews on the web, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you very much. Okay, let's talk about the outside of the Alpaka Bravo Tote. First up, let's talk about this fabric. Because recently, Alpaka announced this fabric, which is called Axoflux, and it's custom made in-house, which is awesome for a backpack company. The fabric itself is a 600D polyester. Most backpacks on the market are made with polyester. It's only recently that bag brands started actually making them with nylon, because technically nylon is more weather resistant, but polyester is still highly weather resistant and definitely gets the job done. But one thing to note about this polyester and Axoflux in general is it does get slightly dirtier than like a ballistic nylon might, and it does pick up hair and lint slightly more than like an X-Pack will. Not enough as to where it's a deal breaker for me, but something that might be noticeable. And yes, I know, I brought a magnifying glass to a freaking backpack review, but we take these things seriously here. But also, I have a magnifying glass, not just to look at fabrics on other bags, but also to examine the fabric on my own bag. Ah yeah, you may not know this. But not only do we review bags here on Nomads Nation, we're actually in the process of building our own game-changing everyday carry backpack. And we're documenting the whole thing right here on this channel. Building in public is crazy, but it's been really cool. And if you wanna kind of see the process of what it takes to build a highly technical backpack from the beginning to launch, then you're gonna wanna check out the second link in the description below. That link will tell you more about the Building a Backpack project and give you some information for where we currently are, and also tell you how you can get involved, because we're doing like votes and stuff on some of the key features. Check out the link, and I hope to see you in your inbox. Back to this guy. Next up is the branding. I love Alpaka's branding. You just get this little Hypalon tab right there. It gives it a very premium look while still being very subtle and very discreet. We're gonna save this front pocket for the next chapter. Now on the flip side, with this luggage pass-through holder, which is great if you're traveling with a suitcase. You can pop up the handle and slide it on, and now you got like a 1-2 travel combo. And the pass-through holder is great because it's nice and secure without being too tight. Next up, let's talk about the water bottle holder. This is a 17-ounce Lark, and you can see it fits in very snug. You're probably not gonna get a bigger water bottle in here, so if you do wanna carry a water bottle externally in this pocket, you basically need to make sure it fits the dimensions of a 17-ounce Lark. But if you don't use it for a water bottle, it's also an ideal location for an umbrella. Now, last part of this chapter, let's talk about how you can wear the Alpaka Bravo tote. Because as the name suggests, you can go into tote mode, but you also got this beefy padded shoulder strap. Let's talk about tote mode first. I love the actual nylon webbing used on these tote handles. Very smooth, very silky. You know, it's a $110 tote, so like these little fabric choices go a long way just to give you that sense of satisfaction and be like, that was 110 bucks well spent. Very comfortable to carry in hand mode and enough room for shoulder mode as well. Now, as to where the tote handles are attached, the shoulder strap can be removed with this hardware right here. Note about this hardware is it's kind of difficult to buckle and to unbuckle, but you'll get it. You just gotta figure it out. But that's sometimes the thing with security. The harder it is to take off, the more secure it actually is. And then on the shoulder strap, we have the same nylon webbing, a magnetic buckle, and a well-padded shoulder strap. Overall, it's a pretty beefy shoulder strap, chunky hardware, beefy padding, more chunky hardware. But there's only so theoretical one can get about comfort of a bag. To really know, we gotta bring it out in the field and test it, so let's check it out. So after walking with this bag for about 20 minutes, we got 2 points of comfort to talk about. Tote mode, and then the shoulder strap messenger mode. For tote mode, nice padding, enough space here to get it like over the shoulder, which is really important. And it just feels nice. There's nothing too bad about tote mode, it works. Bit more complicated though with the shoulder strap mode. On the good side, I love this padding, okay? Because this is gonna be decked out with tech gear, right? So you're gonna have laptops, chargers, maybe a water bottle in there. So you want that padding and it feels good. Problem is the padding is a little on the slippery side. I could have used a bit more grip or something, but overall, it feels good. We got a little bit of bulk with this excess hardware too. You kind of feel the magnet or this hardware right there. But overall, I'd say for a tote, it's probably the most padded and comfortable tote experience you're gonna get. Back to you in the office. Okay, now let's talk about the inside of the Alpaka Bravo tote. First up, we have this front pocket, lined with PU coating and accessible with, yep, YKK zippers, the best zippers. But I kind of wish that maybe the main compartment was also PU coated just for that little extra protection for your laptop. What do you think? Would you also have preferred to have seen this zipper be more weather resistant? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear what you got to say. This is just really a quick access pocket that has a really nice amount of organization. In this pocket, we have 1, 2 large pockets, 1, 2 pen pockets, 1, 2 elastic mesh pockets, and a keyring holder. The keyring holder is magnetic and has a nice long leash, which makes it easier to open your door and even easier with the magnet, right? So you just take it off and unlock and reconnect. Magnetic key leashes are the best on bags. They're just very satisfying and functional to use. We're gonna load up this pocket with a Kindle, sunglasses, moleskin notebook, battery, tissues, some wires, and my keys. Keys will go on the magnetic keyring. Put them in there. On the other side, I'm gonna throw both my Kindle and my moleskin notebook. Perfect fit for both. Battery and wire, I'm gonna put with my keys. I'm actually gonna grab a pen too and throw that in the pen pocket. And then for these mesh pockets, I like the mesh, nice elasticity. I'm gonna throw my glasses on one side, tissues on the other. One thing to know about this pocket too is we got some decent capacity. Actually, some really impressive capacity. This thing expands. Does it expand big enough to fit a jacket? Let's find out. I think so. This is the new Nomadic jacket. You can throw that in there, zip it on up, good to go. Before we go into the main compartment, we have a hidden back pocket. One thing to note about Alpaka too is I love their internal lining, this honeycomb ripstop nylon in this gray color. It's not too light as to where it'll get dirty too fast, but that light color also helps to create a highlight effect, which makes it easier to find the gear in your bag. And for me, due to the proximity against the body and the flatness of the pocket, this is a great location for your wallet. Let's get into the main compartment. In the main compartment, we're gonna test out a tech pouch, big old charging battery for your laptop, an umbrella, tripod, travel converter, book, and a protein bar. On this side of the main compartment, we have 1, 2, 3 pockets. These pockets don't expand. They're not elastic, they're just made with lining, but they got some decent padding to them, which makes them ideal for tech gear. So my big old laptop charger, I'm gonna throw in there. Travel converter on the left side, and my tripod on the right. Protein bar in one of those as well. Now, for the main area, it's a little bit dark in there, but you got some room to play with. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tech pouch at the bottom, my book on the other side, and just kind of lie the umbrella on the top. As you can see, it's filling up pretty fast, but it's only 14 liters. And then on the tech side, we have one sleeve right here and another right here. Both of these sleeves are lined with like a microfiber material, which is great for scratch resistance, which means it's ideal for tech gear. The smaller pocket is ideal for an iPad. It doesn't say what size tablet it fits, and we don't have a tablet here, so if you have any questions about the size and the specifications, definitely reach out to Alpaka customer support. But the laptop compartment says it can fit up to a 16-inch MacBook Pro, so my 13-inch fits with plenty of room to spare. I like this laptop compartment. It's not just the microfiber lining, which I do think goes a long way, but it's the padding. This right here, this divider, really well padded, extra safety for your laptop. You've got the Velcro part right here, which helps keep your laptop nice and secure and in place. But I will say there's not a ton of padding on the backside. There's a bit. I might have preferred a bit more. So if you're extra, concerned about the safety and security of your laptop, it might be best to kind of double wrap in this scenario and put the laptop in a laptop sleeve and then put it in here, then you are extra safe. And you can close this on up. Also should be noted that the zipper to the main compartment is not PU coated. So in essence, we have PU coating on this front pocket, but not for the main compartment. Let's talk about the overall pros and the cons of the Alpaka Bravo Tote. Pro number one is gonna be tons of great organization. Pro number two is a very comfortable wearing experience, especially when you're using this messenger shoulder strap. And pro number three, I think the addition of this hidden back wallet pocket was a nice touch. But I got some cons as well, and here they are. Con number one is that I could have used a bit more padding on the back side of the tech compartment. Con number two is that the water bottle holder is really nice to have, but it is very limited in terms of the size of water bottle holders that it can accommodate. And con number three is while you're getting all these really cool features, they do come at a cost because this is pretty darn heavy for a tote. But if you have taken all the pros and all the cons into consideration, and you are thinking of making a purchase, just as a reminder, we do ask that you do so with the first link in the description. We usually have Alpaka discount codes, so you'll definitely get the best price. And that link helps to support our channel, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you very much. But if you're not quite sold, worry not. I have some alternative recommendations for other totes that might better suit your needs. Alternative recommendation number one is gonna be the Bellroy Tokyo Tote. This is for you if you are looking for a tote that can handle a laptop, but you want something that has a little bit more, let's say, style to it. Nothing against Alpaka style, but Bellroy is just as stylish as it gets. This tote comes in a few more color options. It's got a great aesthetic. It's got a big old internal water bottle holder. And to learn more about the Tokyo Tote, just take a look at the description below and you'll find a link to our full Tokyo Tote review. Alternative suggestion number two is going to be the Boundary Supply Renin Tote. This will be for you if weatherproofness is of the utmost importance. It comes in an X-Pack fabric, which is just like rain's just gonna shoot right off this. And it's got a PU coated zipper for the main compartment, great organization, really cool tote. And to learn more about it, take a look at the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. And alternative recommendation number three is gonna be the Air City Tote. This will be for you if you're just totally digging the Alpaka urban, mysterious, black vibe, but you just wanna see it done a little bit differently. This tote uses 1680D ballistic nylon, which gives it a different aesthetic and kind of feel. And it's just kind of a different take, different organization, a bit more capacity. And to learn more about this tote, simply watch this video right here. If you have any tote questions, I'm your tote guy. So just let me know in the comments below. I personally respond to every single comment myself. Thank you so much for watching our review today. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.